One powerful message today. Today's energy is there's a lot of there's a lot of darkness that surrounds us from from high hopes. This card represents a lot of things that we we bit off more than we can chew, and this card is telling us it's time to look back and to reevaluate what what is it that we may have overshot or things that we invested too much in. Um, okay, this message is really deep today, so I'm still hearing what it means and talking at the same time. So, I was really confused because this card has a lot of negative past behind it as far as not being able to keep up with what we promised or making demands that we could not demand. And it's a lot behind it. So today's message, which gave me a little more clarity, was it's time to write the past. It's time to correct it. Take time meditating. Take time to really forgive ourselves. It's not always a bad thing if we invest in the wrong dreams or if we live in a fantasy that things are what it's not. So, if we can escape into a fantasy of what things really are or really aren't, it's time to come back, humble ourselves, and right the wrongs. Um, okay, the advice. This card had me thrown off. It's more of a warning, but this was an advice column. Okay, regular form, and right side up, this card represents the things that we put in earth, so it really means a sense of prosperity that comes from deep within. In reverse, it represents a loss of property, loss of partner, loss of family. So I was trying to figure out what does this card means and why is it here. The advice is that it's okay to be alone. Um, right now, a lot of us are acting like we got it together. A false fantasy, something that we tell, it can be like we tell people, look, I'm good. I got all this money. I got this, I got that. I live the luxury life. But in reality, it's like you're afraid that deep within, that you don't want people to know that you really have nothing, that you're probably renting or you're getting money from people to keep you afloat. Look, said it right. It's okay to bear what hurts you. The more we hide it, the more it manifests into messing who we are. It messes us up. Like, personal story. I don't mind sharing my personal life on Facebook. Everybody oh, why do you always say depression stuff? Or why do you say stuff like that? In reality, it's nothing, for me, it's nothing to hide. If I'm feeling alone for that day and no one was able to uplift me, yes, I'm alone. And I'm not afraid to say that I feel unmatched. Sometimes my frequencies are so high that I'm on a different level that no one understands, and that brings loneliness. So, what I'm going to close off with is bring out the real you. Bring out who you are. Not what you want to be, who you are. The universe wants us to write the past, to make sure that we're okay with who we are as a person or spiritually. Like, we have to be okay with ourselves. We have to forgive the past, seek forgiveness. It's a lot that you have to do, or maybe it's very little. It wants us to break away from that self entitled because it's really leading us to a dark place. It's leading us to a major loss. So without seeking the forgiveness, without righting the wrongs that we was okay with, like the I don't know, like put up a front, because if you look closely, you see that around this person is like black a black aura. So it's something, an energy that's surrounding us that's not beneficial for us. And how do we let it go? We we forgive, we forget, and we move forward. 'Cause if not, we're going to lose ourselves. Like, I know this card represents family, partner, and property or possessions, but really, it's us. We can lose ourselves to that false reality, that sense of who we are not. So take the time to really meditate, to go in your past and see the scars for what they really are. Lessons. Lessons and lessons. A lot of scars that I don't face anymore. And it's it's really bringing me to a place of darkness. So please, everybody, I don't want you to forget who you really are to the universe and what the universe has in store for you. Let's learn to go in the past without being emotionally hurt by the past so that we can heal. I don't want you to lose yourself. I don't want to lose myself again. If you need more information or like just more guidance, I'm here. I can do a tarot read for you. Power, power, power. It's okay to seek that forgiveness or to be forgiven, to forgive yourself. With power, blessings, positive love, everything of the good side for you guys. Much love, love, love.